Data science turns information into insights, driving innovation in every industry. Hello, wonderful attendees. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is importance of data science in industry. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Parveen Kumar Punya, Senior Analytics Consultant, Mastercard, a highly organized and impact-oriented data science professional with 5 years of experience. Currently, he leads a team of consultants at Mastercard, providing analytical support to their central loyalty team. Previously, Dr. Parveen worked as a decision scientist at MU Sigma, where he solved complex business problems for multiple Fortune 20 companies. So now I would like to introduce Dr. Usha Mittal, Associate Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, Lovely Professional University. With over 12 years of expertise in intelligent system, deep learning, and computer vision, Dr. Mittal's dedication to research and teaching is evident through her numerous publications in reputed journals and conferences. So I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Ms. Asha Rani, Assistant Professor and Coordinator, BTech, MTech, ECE, PhD ECE, Department of Communications, Division of Admissions, lovely professional university. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions. You can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. And now I hand over the things to Dr. Parveen Kumar Punya and Dr. Usha Mittal, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from both of you. Over to you both.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. BTech in Computer Science and Engineering with a specialization in Data Science and Machine Learning in partnership with Upgrade presents a comprehensive academic program designed to equip students with a deep understanding of computer science fundamentals alongside advanced knowledge in data analysis and machine learning techniques. Through this collaboration, students gain access to Upgrade's industry-driven curriculum, hands-on projects, and mentorship from professionalism, ensuring they graduate with the practical skills and expertise sought after in today's data-driven industries. This BTech program stands out from others due to its unique focus on combining computer science fundamentals with specialized training in data science and machine learning. Unlike traditional computer science program, this curriculum places a strong emphasis on practical applications in data analysis, predictive modeling, and AI, preparing students for careers in rapidly evolving fields such as big data, artificial intelligence, and data-driven decision making. Additionally, the collaboration with Upgrade provides students with access to industry-aligned coursework, real-world projects, and mentorship opportunities, enhancing their readiness for demands of the modern tech industries. Yeah, Praveen sir, over to you. You can continue with your point.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks to entire LTU staff and every one of you for giving me this opportunity to give you guys an overview of what data science as a career looks like in industry, what are its scope, advantages, the skill sets required, and what are the emerging trends. So when we talk of data science, right, we basically refer to the skills, the technologies needed so that we can explore, investigate past data in order to gain insights, in order to get more understanding of the business and be able to solve problems. Right? That is the overall view. When I talk about skill set that is required, we mainly look for problem solving skills to be able to do root cause analysis. And when I talk about technologies, it's the tech stack basically which helps us to understand more about the data, right? And to be precise, it's more about Excel, SQL, Python, R. These are some of the languages that you can use to be able to work with data, right? And then it's an iterative process of going deep into the data, trying to find some insights, patterns, so that we can solve some problems. And going forward, we will be looking at a couple of use cases that we actually work a lot in the industry, right? And when you talk about the different industries that leverage data science, they are all across. I have listed a few examples over here, be it in banking. So just talk about all the banks that are out there: HSBC, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. Talk about the payment processing companies like MasterCard, Visa, or our Indian banks as well. All of them leverage data to understand insights so that they can better target customers, so that they can improve their efficiency and so on. Be it e-commerce, Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, be it Swiggy, Zomato, we all have come across some lucrative offers, right? We have all come across personalized recommendations. Those are all powered through data-driven insights, data-driven targeting as well. And when I talk about information technology giants like Microsoft, Google, right, they all leverage data, right, to be able to understand insights, to be able to drive decisions, and make the user experience better and better. And talking about healthcare, the companies like GSK, J&J, Novartis, lot of data science, lot of healthcare companies do leverage data science to understand more about drug effectiveness. What type of drug is behaving well for which type of patients, whether the drug is performing as per the requirements or not, how many diseases, how many patients could be coming up in next year or next month in some geography, and so on and so forth, right? And especially in manufacturing industry as well, to be able to detect defects, to be able to uh, smoothen the process, to be able to manage demand and supply game, to be able to optimize the performance, right? So talking about manufacturing companies, Intel is there, JSW, Tata Steel, a lot of other companies are actively hiring for data science and implementing data science solutions into their day-to-day jobs, right? So what used to happen earlier was people with a lot of experience used to make decisions on their prior experience. So if I talk about, let's say, banking, they would rely upon their experience, and then they would make decisions like, let's increase the rate by 2 percentage. Looks like the inflation is quite high. They used to make decisions like this. They used to make statements like this based on their past performance. But from last 2 decades, I would say the shift has come towards data driven decision making. So if you can prove something with data, right, that is how the companies take decisions now. They would want everything to be validated with data, right, so that decisions can be proven with data. Decisions can be taken with confidence using data, right? So we take fact based insights that enables leaders to take more informed decisions, right? This not only enables them to take better decisions, it also enables them to take advantage over their competition, right? Every now and then every company is trying to take advantage using more and more insights, using much better forecasts, much better models, right? So that's about taking competitive advantage. And when I say reduced risks, right? So if at all your predictions, your decisions are in line with data, are in line with the actual future values, that is how you are able to reduce the risks, right? Leading to more robust systems and operations. Right. Now going forward, we would look at a couple of examples how data science is readily leveraged in industry. So one of the best example could be customer segment and personalization. So as I already discussed, we do come across some campaigns, some offers, be it Zomato, Swiggy, or Amazon, Flipkart. You would see that the offer made to you might not be similar made to your friend or your colleague. That is powered using customer segmentation. So what they do is they divide the customer base into groups such that particular groups are responding similar to each other, right, and they are very different from the other group, so that they can target them accordingly. So they can target the affluent or the rich customers in a separate way. They can target the low spending customer in a separate way using different campaigns, right? This is how they also personalize their experience, right? A good example could be, we all watch Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hotstar, etc., right? So based on your past viewing data, you are given recommendations of similar content, and that happens in Amazon, Flipkart as well. They also come across that you have bought this XYZ product, maybe buy some other product that goes along with it, right? That is all happening through customer segmentation, right? That powers personalized experience for the user, and that's what they love, and they stick with the product, they stick with the platform, so it eventually increases loyalty as well. So that's one example. right? They can target set of users. They can make their experience more personalized, and that's what the users are loving these days, right? All happening through data, all happening through data science. And how to get started with it is, first of all, we capture the data for all the customer base, right? We try to segment them. Segment, when I say, we try to form groups of customers. Let's say I have 1,000 of customers. I make 5 groups. So in each group, there will be around 200 customers, right? Those set of 200 customers in each of the 5 groups behave very similar to their particular group and very different from the other group, right? So you can make an assumption that, these are similar groups. So maybe I should send them similar campaign. I should give them similar offer. I should give them similar recommendations. And then high chances they will like it, they will buy it, they will stick to it, right? And that eventually enhances the loyalty as well. What is loyalty? So customer sticks to the platform, to the app, right? They keep on buying more, they keep on interacting more with the app and platform, right? So it has been observed that, personalized experience foster more customer loyalty. And if I tell you, one of the more one of the most look forward uh, uh, thing in the space right now in data science is, to be able to customize the uh, user experience, to be able to personalize. That is where data science is leading now these days. So that's one example. Now, next example could be about fraud detection and risk management. So we all must have swiped a debit card or a credit card somewhere, right? We make a lot of transactions online as well these days. So if you observe, the banks, the payment processors at the back end, they just have minute seconds to make a decision whether the transaction the user is making is it a fraud detection, is it a fraud transaction or not, right? And that is all powered through the AI models running at the back end. So they make those decisions at the split of a second, right? And if the transaction is fine enough, valid, it is getting processed. Otherwise, it is getting failed as well. That is all happening with the help of fraud detection models, right? Machine learning algorithms power them. And how do they do it? They analyze the trends, they analyze the patterns to understand if at all there is any anomaly, if at all there is any suspicious activity going on, right? And that's how they prevent the fraud. It also helps the companies to later mitigate risk, right? They would understand what are the patterns, and then they would make their system in such a fashion that it helps mitigate risk, right? Also lets us help the regulatory compliance come into the picture, right? The businesses, all the banks, payment processors have to comply to the regulatory compliance, right? So this set of models, this set of algorithms help them detect fraud. It helps them mitigate the risk. One more science in the industry is around Spain to understand basically which set of products are getting sold most so that they can keep the inventory high for the upcoming campaigns. For an example, let's say they understand that fashion segment sees a huge sales uptick in each campaign, in each of the campaign. So what they would do, they would keep the inventory of such products, such categories sufficiently high so that the product doesn't go off, right? There is no shortage of products. Similarly, how do they do it? They do it using demand forecasting, right? They will forecast the demand that, XYZ category will be sold this much. Like maybe 1,000 products will be sold, 2,000 products will be sold in next month, next to next month, and so on, right? So that is happening using the time series forecasting, right? Again, powered by uh, data science models, right? And let's say if the delivery boy has to ship a product to your location, right? They would try to optimize the route, right? So that there is reduced cost, there is reduced environmental impact. So they would optimize route by looking at where is the high traffic, where is what is the shortest path, right? Are there any roadblocks? Are there any bottlenecks? So they can optimize route. and eventually it leads to better relationship with the supplier as well, right? If you are able to manage the supply and demand well, right, there will no questions, no problems with the supplier as well. So there is no issue with the supplier, there is no issue with the customer as well, right? So it also helps in customer relationship management, both with the supplier end and with the customer end as well. So that's another example as well. Now, I'll just take one more example here, which is very closely used, or I would say the industry that pioneered data science. It was the healthcare industry, and they say that banking and healthcare are the industries where data science can never be replaced, right? So in healthcare, right, they often come across problems where they want to understand whether a particular drug is working for the disease or not. Let's say they come up with a drug XYZ for cancer. Okay. So they would do some tests on the sample population, right? Then they would want to replicate that analysis and go with the regulatory organizations, proving that it has worked for X percentage of the patients. Let's say 70% of the patients, our drug is performing well. Give us the approval to go to the masses to apply this to the overall population, right? So there is a whole lot of analysis that goes behind, all powered through analytics and data science, right? Once the approval is given, it is now open to the market, right? They would want to understand continuously going forward, if at all there is any issue happening, if the drugs are performing well, are there any drawbacks, right? So it helps them to understand drug effectiveness. It helps them to understand, you know, it helps them to do patient analytics as well, right? It helps them to understand demand across places. It helps them to understand how many people, how many patients could be coming up in XYZ geography. It helps them to do that supply demand of the drugs again, right? So that's where healthcare companies also leverage data science. And now, if I talk about what are the skill sets required in data science, it's more about understanding the domain, guys. So if you are working in banking domain, you should be understanding the banking data, banking business, how it works, right? Similarly for healthcare as well. What is the life cycle, drug development life cycle? How does it go through different insurance phases, right? Then it's about understanding the data. So if you are working on, let's say, campaign, right, you should be understanding what are the data points related to the customer orders are, what are the data points related to the customer demographics, right? uh, the location column in the data, what does it refer to? What does the order column in the data refer to, right? Is it in dollars, is it in rupees, so on and so forth. Then we should be able to formulate the problem, right? Whether you are solving for demand forecasting, whether you are solving for drug effectiveness, whether you are solving for optimization, right? Whether you are doing analysis to understand the gap between the demand and supply, right? You should be able to formulate a problem. And then with the help of data, with the help of the skill set that we have discussed, right? We go about solving this problem, right? So we start off with the tools that we actively use in data science, right? Excel being the primary tool, right? We take the data points in Excel, right? Excel stores the data points in the form of spreadsheets, in the form of cells, right? So we will be analyzing data primarily there, and with the help of SQL also we do that. So if the data is stored in the database, data warehouse, right? We will write simple basic SQL queries that helps us to fetch the data from the database, right? Manipulate the data, right? We will be able to solve for those questions that I discussed already, right? Using SQL. Again, Python, R, these are the languages primarily used by data scientists to understand more about the data, to understand and explore data, right? To use them to build machine learning models, right? To do forecasting, to do predictions, right? What will be the ordered amount in the next campaign, in the next month, right? And eventually, there is now a growing field of data visualization, right? You could have heard of business intelligence roles, visualization roles, right? So these are powered through tools like Tableau, Power BI, Spotfire, uh, Looker Studio, etc., etc. So over here, we do not have to code anything. It is just a drag and drop tool. It helps us to make reports. Basically, it helps us to make visualizations without having to code for it. And this is a game changer right now because the senior leadership that sits on the top right, they just want to see the insights and that is through data storytelling basically, right? So all of the insights that we do, all of the work that we do, we generally try to present the senior leadership team or stakeholders using this Tableau Power BI tools, right? Very very easy to work with, just drag and drop tool, right? And then a basic understanding of mathematics, machine learning, deep learning, and these days GenAI is the hot term, right? So these frameworks need to be understood so that we can leverage them for our predictions, for our forecasting tasks, for image processing, language translation, for generating content, etc., etc. The use cases are a lot. So these are some of the tool stacks we actively use in data science domain. Right. I hope this is all clear. Right. Now, if I talk about the emerging trends in data science, right, uh, there is a lot of buzz around artificial intelligence, right? And if I tell you, nobody gets to start with artificial intelligence on the day one, guys. Uh, right? We need to work along with the basics. The basics have already been discussed here, right? We need to get started with Excel, SQL, Python, R, right? And then we leverage machine learning to be able to build artificial intelligence systems, right? Uh, we all have seen, right? Automatically, we would be generating content. We would be, using Chat GPT for our use cases to be able to answer questions, chatbots, language translations, right? Google and Google Assistant, Siri systems, right? These are all examples of artificial intelligence. And now a lot of emphasis is on the enterprises, the companies. They are developing their own Chat GPT models, you would say, or generative AI models, right? So a lot of emerging, scope is there in artificial intelligence these days now. Talking about the second one, which is edge computing. So over here, what happens is we all generate insights, trends, we all do forecasting and a lot of other things, right? The aim is to be able to do all of this, analysis applications where the data is getting generated. So we do all of these applications very, very closer to where the data is getting generated. So if I talk an example, let's say somebody is admitted in the hospital, right? There are those sensors, those machines generating real-time data, right? So if at all you are able to do predictions, you are able to do real-time recommendation at the same place, that's an example of edge computing, right? What it helps us with real-time insights, better speed, right? And yes, reduces the need for cloud-based infrastructure basically. So a lot of advantages with respect to edge computing. And now with the growing demand of AI all across the world, right? Uh, you would have seen examples of deep fake or unethical uses of AI, right? Used for a lot of uh, unethical applications, suspicious activities. So there is a growing demand for ethical AI. Companies, governments, industries all across the world are developing responsible AI systems, right? So what that needs us with is data scientist who knows how to develop AI systems. He would be putting in data systems in place such that they develop ethical AI solutions, right? So it helps us to remove unnecessary bias, privacy is taken care of, and accountability, most important, to be able to develop ethical AI systems. And as I already told you, business intelligence visualization, this is taking a lot of buzz around as well. So to be able to communicate complex analysis, to be able to communicate insights with a lot of data in a very visually appealing manner, right? That is what BI tools like Power BI Tableau helps us with, right? So we what we do is we create these dashboards, we create these reports, and we tell the insights the next decisions in a form of story, right? So that is what we call is a data storytelling as well. We generate insights and we present them in a actionable way using data storytelling. So that's also a very, very important use case these days in the industry right now. So that's about emerging trends. And if I have to talk about what helps as a career, so very, very interesting field, never gets boring because every now and then you are solving for new problems, right? You are solving one day you are solving for demand forecasting, other day you are solving for optimization, other day you are solving for you know user experience recommendations, right? And the role is always pivotal, always in demand, all across the industries, right? It's never ending. You could use it for your own personal business, and there are always industries coming up with uh, huge scopes and demand for data science roles. And then this is one role that leads you to talk with the senior most stakeholders in the organization, guys. Because they are the one taking the decision, they will directly communicate with you, analyze the data, tell us what needs to be done. So you sit with high profile stakeholders directly, work with them on high impact projects, and obviously high wide options in the job market as well. And along with that comes up the most look forward aspect of freshers and the aspirants, which is pay. The pay is huge. You can demand pay as per your skills, and this data science career, right, it holds a lot of options as well. You could become a data analyst, you could become a business analyst, you could become a data engineer, solutions architect, you could become a data scientist, you can become a AI scientist, you can become a
There's some network problem. So I would request to that mission nominee, Ms. Asha Rani, to be on the screen. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible. You can continue, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Let me share the screen first. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, the screen is visible. You can continue, Ms. Asha Rani.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you, Dr. Usha Mittal, ma'am, and for sharing all the how data science is important in the industry. Okay, let's discuss about first accreditation and approvals. First of all, I'll discuss about NAC ranking, and I'm feeling proud to share with you all that we achieved. We have NAC A++ ranking with the highest score, that is 3.68 score on a 4-point scale. And we are having highest score in first cycle of accreditation among all government and private universities. And if I'm talking about just wait. Okay, then I'll talk about approvals. And before starting a program, we make ensure that whatever approval or you can say membership is required, we must have before starting a program. We have already approval from University Grants Commission, UGC, to run all the technical as well as non-technical programs. And as I told you, we have NAC accreditation also this time. And we are accredited with the Council for Business School and Program. Just wait. For the management programs, for the business school. And we have UGC approval for the distance as well as the online programs also. And we are also accredited approval from the National Council for Teacher Education. Mean we are having whatever approval and recommendations are required to run a program. We have all that. And this National Council for Teacher Education, that's for the education programs. We have already this, and we have a Council of Architecture to run the architecture program. And we are also having approval from the Indian Association for Physiotherapists for physiotherapy programs. Similarly, for law programs, we have approval from the Bar Council of India. So whatever approval is required for any program, we all have. And let me discuss about the membership. We are also already a member of International Association of Universities and Association of Indian Universities also. And we are also a member of Institute of International Education. And we have also AICTE approval for the distance as well as online programs. And we are also associated with the Association of Commonwealth Universities and Institute of Engineers also. We are also a member of this. Now let's talk about rankings. Again, feeling happy and proud to share with you that we are ranked second in World University with the real impact. And all the topmost universities like MIT, Harvard, Oxford University, they also participated in this ranking, and we achieved second rank in this particular ranking. And in utter ranking of institution for innovation achievement, we have ranked third. We not only motivate or inspire our students in the education field only, we also inspire the student in the research field also, in other activities, co-curricular activities. In which field a student have interest, we always inspire them to go with that. And in this particular ranking, we have ranked third. And as I told you that we always inspire and motivate our students in all the fields, not only in curricular activities. We also inspire them for other co-curricular activities also. And I think who doesn't know about the Olympic Games? 12 out of our 13 students, they won Olympic medals. And Neeraj Chopra, he made not only our university proud, but whole of the nation by achieving this, by winning Olympic medal, gold medal in Olympic Games. So again, one more achievement. We had achieved this Makkah Trophy, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad Trophy. We have been awarded as first runner-up award, and it is a sports honor. It is from the Sports Honor of India, and it is awarded to the overall top performing universities in sports. And again, feeling proud to share with you that we are the first ever private university to clinch this award since its inception in 1956, and it has been awarded by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. And if I'm talking about Asian Games, our students also perform extraordinary in 19th Asian Games also. They also won medals there. And one more achievement, Neeraj Chopra, he clinches the Lawson Diamond League for his best throw of 89.08 meters. These are the glimpses of our students' performance in sports. And not only sports, they mean our university also among the topmost universities in education field also. We in 2019, we hosted 16th Indian Science Congress. And in this particular even not only audience from the nation participated, but from all of the world. And it has been inaugurated, it had been inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. And who doesn't know him? He's a spiritual leader, Dalai Lama ji. We always say that you name and we have them. And to former presidents with our Honorable Chancellor Sir, Shri Ashok Mittal ji. And as I'm discussing that, we are inspiring all our students in every field. And if we are talking about startup school mean if any student is having any idea in their mind, we always motivate them to go with that. And we also help them financially also. We also guided them and we also help them financially. And we invited Shri Arun Jaitley ji to inaugurate this LPU startup school. And these are the glimpses of our convocation. And not only we are motivating our student in education field and other activities also, and we also guide them how to maintain the balance between education and mental health. And Guru Gopal Das ji have been invited in our campus. He guided our students to maintain the balance between education and mental health. And we also invited Bollywood celebrities time to time. And as I said that you name and we have them. MS Dhoni, Prabhudeva, Sonu Sood. So almost all the renowned celebrities already visited our universities, and we invite them time to time. And we have one more achievement. We have we achieved Guinness World Record for the largest Bhangra team under one roof. And if we are talking about infrastructure, we are also among the top universities, not only national wise, but international level also. These are the few glimpses of our infrastructure. This is the open auditorium. And this is one of the favorite place among the students. And this is an auditorium with the capacity of 2,500 seats. All the big events like webinars, the seminars, and all other we can say events are being held here. And if we are talking about labs, they are fully furnished labs. And this is library. It is open till 12 p.m. And this is the Unimall. And see, LPU is not only, you can say, educational institute or university. It is itself a big city. And here we are having a Unimall in the campus. You can have all the, whatever your, basic need, basic commodities, whatever you require in daily life, each and everything is available in our campus. This is Unimall. You can buy all the basic commodities here. And the gymnasium. We are not taking care our students and you can say curricular, other co-curricular. We are also taking care of their health also. We have uni hospital in our university with the 30 bed capacity, and it is staffed with the medical officers and nurses and therapists. And these are the solar panels to generate electricity. And these are the few glimpses of our campus, lush green campus. And you can see the view in the dark also. And see, students are bringing laurel to the country and to the university also, because we are providing each and every facility to them, whatever is required. Can say for the bloom. And this is a badminton court and shooting range, basketball court. Then we are also having all weather Olympic size swimming pool. See, yes, all weather Olympic size pool. Okay, these were all about accreditation, approvals, and infrastructure. So as sir had already discussed, Mr. Praveen Kumar discussed about how data science is important in industry and how machine learning is important nowadays, and how to if you want to choose this as a career and how to get admission in our university, so that if you have interest in data science and machine learning, how you can excel with that. So I'll tell you that how to get admission in this particular program. So I'm suggesting you all, it's better if you will come online with me. I'll tell you that how to get information about this program and all other programs. Each and every, this information is available on our website. So let me show you about our website and how to get admission and what is the last date to get admission and what is the fee structure. Let me discuss, just wait. Let me show the website, just wait. Let me share the screen again. I think my screen is visible.
Yes, screen is visible, ma'am. You can continue.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So if you want to get admission in this particular program, and if you want to see the all other programs being offered by our university, so you have to visit our university page. And what is the link for that? That is www.lpu.in. So here you can get the information about all the program, regular program, honors program with industry collaboration, work integrated program. So let me first open a regular program. We are having program after 10th, also after 12th, after graduation, as well as post graduation, and we are having PhD programs also in different you can say fields. And let me first go to www.lpu.in, and there is about admission academics, and you can click on admissions. Here is the regular programs. Just wait. So from here, you can select, see here, engineering, CSE, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and you can, now here you can select, click on CSE, and all the programs related to CSE are appearing here. So let's see the program with data science and machine learning in type with the upgrade. So click on that. Here you will get all the information related to this program in what are the program details, highlights, curriculum, fee, and what is the eligibility, and how you can get the admission, what is the requirement to get admission in this particular program. So if I'm talking about eligibility, its eligibility is 60% aggregate marks in your 12th, and you must have studied physics, mathematics, English. And if you have not studied English, if you have studied all the subjects in English medium, even then you can get admission in this particular program. This is a eligibility requirement. So 60% aggregate marks or equivalent, subject to LPU Nest or CUET or JEE Main. If you had already cleared JEE Main, and if your percentile is 80 percentile or above, you can get the admission. You need not to appear LPU Nest. Otherwise, if you had not appeared in CUET or JEE Main, you can get the admission if you clear. For that, you have to clear the LPU Nest, right? So let me first tell you about when you are visiting our university, on the right side, there is a apply now button. Whenever you are clicking on that, just let me tell you. See here also, if you are visiting simple www.lpu, there is also on the right side, there is a apply now. When you are clicking on apply now, you have to fill all the required credential, your name, just to sign up. Your name, your gender, then email, then mobile, and you can submit there, and you will get on your registered mobile and mail your login ID and password. After that, you can select that program that I had told you. If you are interested, and in which program you are interested, you can select that. After applying now, after completing your sign up, you can log in on the portal, and you can select these particular programming. All the programs are available on that also. And after that, you can apply for LPU Nest. See, applying for LPU Nest doesn't mean that you have to appear LPU Nest only. If you had already appeared and you already got 80 percentile plus in your JEE, then you need not to appear. It is not a compulsory in that case. Either you have to clear LPU Nest or you have to get 80 percentile above in your JEE. Just wait, let me tell you all the steps. Then I'll discuss about the fee also. Yes, after that you can apply. Means see, you have to fill the application form. Second step, first sign up, then you can fill the application. After that, if you want to appear, mean if your percentile is not more than 80 percentile in JEE, and you want, then LPNS will be mandatory for you. In that case, you can appear in that. And this is not for eligibility, this is also for scholarship also. If you are scoring a good score in your LPNS, then you can get highest scholarship also. I mean, you can appear in this test in two modes, either in online proctoring mode or in center. You can also appear in the test in the centers also. After the result will be declared within 48 hours. And if you had cleared this and if you had already, you can say, sufficient score in your JEE, then you can proceed for the admission. Now, the very important thing that I want to share with you that tomorrow is the last date to apply for this application, for this admission. And after this application, I mean, you need to appear in the LPU Nest if you had not appeared or cleared this your JEE, and accordingly after 48 hours your result will be declared and you have to get admission till 31st of May to get the I mean, you can say highest scholarship that is applicable. And because nowadays this is, you can say, I mean, most of the students that are opting nowadays data science and ML, and this is the famous program, you can say. And I cannot assure you that seats will be left after 31st of May. One thing, your scholarship will get reduced, and second thing, we cannot assure about the seat that seats will be there after 31st of May. Okay, let me discuss about now fee and scholarship. Excuse me. Now, what is the fee for this particular course? This fee is per semester 1,70,000 per semester, but it is not. Uh, see, fee is totally depends on the caliber of the student. If you had you are scoring good marks in 12th or in JEE or you can say in LPUNS, you will get the scholarship on the basis of that. And the scholarship mean, if I'm saying that this much scholarship, this scholarship will be applicable for all the semesters. See, if you had scored, there are three options. If you have scored LPUNS good score in category 1 cutoff, or if your percentage, aggregate percentage in 12th is more than 95%, or if your JEE percentile is equal to or more than 95, you will get highest scholarship applicable, provided you apply for it till tomorrow, I mean 25th of May. So maximum scholarship is 28% of your program fee, that is 47,600. For this, your fee will be 1,22,400 per semester. This is per semester. I mean, this scholarship will be applicable for whole of the your program for all the semesters. So now category 2 scholarship, that is slab 2 scholarship, that is if your LPU NEST score is, if you are falling in the category 2 cutoff, okay, and or if your percentage is more than you can say equal to 90% or less than 94.99 percentage, 12th aggregate percent, then you are getting 23% of your program fee as your scholarship. Mean your scholarship will become 39,100 and your fee will be 1,30,900. Similarly, if you are falling in the category 3 cutoff, or your aggregate percentage is more than 80 or less than 89.99, or your JE percentile is more than 80 percentile but less than 90, you are getting 18% of your program fee. See, this scholarship is applicable till tomorrow only. I mean, if you are applying till tomorrow. Okay, and we are having residential facilities also. And now let me tell you more about scholarship. Scholarship on the basis of LPNS, CUET and qualifying exam, that is 12th, that I had already discussed. And we are having other scholarships also, scholarship based on the innovation, startup and entrepreneurship. As I told you that we are inspiring the students, I mean, as per their interest. So if they have any idea in their mind and they want to go for that, and if they have innovative ideas, we are also guiding them and we are also helping them financially. And if they have any idea of startup in their mind, they can go also with that. If they want to become entrepreneur, some students don't want any placement, they want to become the entrepreneur. In that case, they can also go with that. And we are having scholarship on that basis also. And we are having financial aid also for serving under retired defense and military personnel and their dependent. So your fee is totally depends upon this your caliber. So yes, if I'm talking about CSC placement, that is also very, very, very good. I mean, higher salary package, no doubt it is 64 lakh, but we are all also alumni, they got package up till 3 crore also. So if you want to get any information related to this program, you can get all the things from our website. If you have any question in their mind regarding this program, eligibility fee, scholarship, program outcome, please you can ask me right now. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Ms. Asha Rani. As I can see, there's some questions from our participants. Can we take questions, Mr. Praveen, Dr. Usha, and Ms. Asha Rani?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for giving me a chance to address your questions. Now let's start with the first question someone is asking here to Mr. Praveen. How does data science help business make a better decision?
Good question here. So, see, you need to understand what are some of the problems business solve for, right? I already took a couple of examples. If you talk about banking, right? They would want to understand which are their high profile customers who are spending a lot. They would target them with more offers, right? They can spend more. Similarly, they would also want to understand what is not working on their app. Let's say they have an app, right? If at all people are not spending more, they would want to understand the feature, right? Where it's a bottleneck. So again, with the help of data, they will understand, they will try to map a customer user journey. So let's say customer comes to the app, they log in, they go to the respective options, and after that, they are not able to move forward. There is no data point after that. So they will understand, such kind of insights where the problem is lying, right? They can do customer segmentation to understand which are their, respective customers in each bucket, high spend, low spend, middle spend. They can target them accordingly, right? All this is powered through data science. How? They fetch the data, use algorithms to segment them into multiple clusters, and then go about targeting them. This is one example. Similarly, if your other business like, healthcare, they can understand their, drug usage patterns and their effectiveness, right? So multiple examples are there where, business leverage data to solve their problems.
Thank you so much, Mr. Praveen. Someone is asking here, what skills are essential for a successful career in data science? Skills.
Right. So all that it requires is, primarily logical mind, problem solving attitude, right? These are the core aspects. Now, after this, we just need, handful of skills and technologies, I would say, be it Excel, be it SQL, be it Python, R. These are, just medium to analyze data, right? We do not have to be a very, very super coder out of the world to be able to do stuff, right? All that we need is understanding of the problem, understanding of the data, and then just, use these basic skills and technologies to go about solving the problem.
Thank you so much, Mr. Praveen. So I hope all the participants got the answers from our expert. Once again, thanks to Ms. Asha Rani, Mr. Praveen, and Dr. Usha. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize for better decision making regarding your admission. If anyone want to access this webinar, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.